3, 2, 1. I'm Mac the Hooligan.
Grand Danny Perp.
And you're on the Stoop. So today we got my boy AK. AK's in the building.
Man, thank you for having me. It's a blessed opportunity.
Big facts, man. You're a fucking real good homie of mine. I've been waiting to get you on the cast since you started.
I appreciate you. Let's get it, man.
You know what it is. So I just want to say before we start, we had some really cool shit happen from the last cast that we dropped. I said something about the donations, and we had some people listen. So thank you very much. If you donated, you're fucking awesome. We're setting up donations. You can hit the Cash App. Drop a penny, drop $1. I don't give a fuck. Anything helps, dude. We need fucking equipment. We're in a new space right now, as you can see. So things are just going all over the place. We're trying to manage, do what we can. But big facts. Hit the Stoop Cast on Cash App. Drop a fucking penny, drop $1, drop 100. I don't care. Maybe Mr. Beast will come along and drop a fucking shit ton of money.
You never
Fuck
know.
it.
You never know, dude.
I'd be lit, man.
Hey, that's what he does.
So that's at the Stoop Cast on Cash App. Shout out Cash App. All right, let's get into things. So I got my boy AK in here today. AK is a fire fucking artist out of Worcester. We got a lot of those.
We do.
I know a lot of you all have reached out to me and you guys want to get on the cast. We'll get back to you. We'll get the booking all situated, whatever. But you know what it is. We're backed up right now. All right, so man, you got a new fucking single out on Spotify.
Yes,
called
sir.
Pop Out.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man, that was a good one. I had that out this July, I think July 30th exactly when I released that one. I just add that to SoundCloud. A couple people, don't have streaming, so they just go on SoundCloud, so I figured just have it everywhere. So, yeah, it's been dope, man. I gotten good feedback on it.
Hell yeah, good shit.
Hey, man, that's what we do it for.
Music is fun.
It is really fun. If you don't do it, do it.
Dude, I've been doing it for fucking ever. Like,
Literally.
I don't remember a time when I wasn't doing music.
Yeah, dude, like, even before, like, the rap stuff, I've been playing guitar for years.
Oh, jeez.
We got all the smoking going on.
Everyone, watch out for my fucking OJ. Watch
So-
out for OJ, dog.
I've talked to AK about this before, but I gotta ask him again, live on the podcast. You released Pop Out on SoundCloud before you released it on Spotify.
Oh, no, I released it after. I just added it on after.
Oh, okay. So what's the benefit of doing something like that?
Why I did it specifically, when I get a song done, depending on how it sounds and how it came out, this one sounded very, very professional.
Mm-hmm.
And, the mixing was great. Shout out Waste Man. He did a real good job mixing through a master on that had it sound popping. So
Yeah, Waste is actually really good at, like, mixing, too.
Oh, yeah. Dude. Waste and my homie Civil, mixed by Civil. He does really good mixing. I work with him the most.
Yeah,
Waste
shout out
out in
Civil.
Cali now, killing it out there. Proud of you, bro. Proud of you. But yeah, man, it's good to have like a couple different connections for mixing and mastering. So I feel like if I have something I need to get done, I know I'll at least have someone who can help me out with it.
Hell yeah. I wish Dan would get back into, like, making beats and shit.
Yeah, I know, dude, but like...
As a drummer, bro, that's what
I'm a
you
drummer,
should be doing.
but
you
dude-
should be doing that in your spare time for fun.
Listen, I can do stuff with it. Like, I can run some of the parts of the program. Definitely the hardware is my strong suit. I don't know how to run all the fucking software and all these little programs and tuning and all this fucking shit. If somebody else who knows how to do that shit, who's like, maybe they're, I don't know, teach me or something. Like, I want to learn also the DJing shit where you get all the songs, you put your favorite songs in, you're like, just keep people fucking going and just breaking
it's
their
like a
fucking
compilation
necks.
of like mixes of different.
Yeah,
I
dude,
like that.
like there's
Oh, yeah.
DJing and then there's producing beats, and I'd rather produce
Get into
beats
both.
than DJing. But right, I want to do
It
both.
goes hand in hand.
I want to get like a person who knows how to do all the fucking tune all the sounds, and I can make some crazy shit. Cause I do some keyboards, I play drums, I play guitar, so I know what fucking sounds. good.
Swiss Army knife. A true Swiss Army knife.
Jack of all trades.
Facts.
All right, man. So, what's coming out, man? What do you got what do you got done? What do you got planned? You got things written?
Yeah. Oh, well, I got plenty written. I have this problem, and a lot of artists will relate here. You start something, you get 8 bars down, 12 bars down, 16 bars down, and you're like, oh, wait, this other beat, though.
Yo.
And you just have, like, 20 unfinished things. So I've been trying to go back, and it's hard once you've already set the tone, and then you try to go back to it later, and then it's like, dude, like, I've literally, like, almost squandered, like, these opportunities that I thought were once so good.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, no, I got a couple things done. Got some masters back. And so basically on this week, I'm going to be dropping the artwork for this new track I have with Waste Main. It's going to be called Beeper.
Shout out Waste Main.
Shout out Waste Main.
Shout out Slime Boys. Shout out Ace Mason.
Also, so Waste Main dropped a verse on there, and he mixed it and everything. Swiss Army
Which is
knife.
fire.
You know what I mean?
I love that shit.
Yeah, so that's coming out Friday. It's going to be dropping on the cloud first. Most likely we'll be having it added to Spotify and iTunes probably a week or two later. So either way, it'll be out there somewhere. It might be everywhere.
What do you use to drop your shit on Spotify and iTunes and shit? For
DistroKid.
Distro?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Yep, that's what we use.
For your band too?
Yep,
Yeah.
Wisdom and Warriors DistroKid to put everything out.
Yo, Distro, sponsor us. That'd be fire. So AK, what when you hop in the studio, you go in the booth, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
What's your routine? What's your thing?
So it actually recently I've been kind of trying to switch things up. First of all, life is all about balance and keeping things fresh. I used to just, I'd hear a beat and I'd just immediately start writing, and sometimes it flows well, and then sometimes it doesn't because I feel like you think too hard about it. So like a lot of things I'll do now is I'll play a beat and one of us will just hop in the booth itself and just start freestyling off top. If something comes out cool, you just kind of keep adding on to that, and then maybe you can start writing. So like,
Oh, I like that.
Right.
yeah, no, it works out a lot better now. So
I used
cool.
to do that.
Yeah, sometimes I'll write and then I can freestyle off that what I wrote, and then I'll be like, all right, I like that. Write it down, redo it, and then like freestyle something next. It's like, gives you time to think about something. Boop.
once you
Ooh.
find the the
I
rhythm and
win.
flow you want to
Shit.
do, it kind of sets the sets the foundation for the words you're going to use and what
Right.
you're going to talk about. If you
Yeah.
can find the flow and cadence, you know what words, syllables fit, whatever.
Hell yeah. I feel like a lot of my really sick flows come from a freestyle, anyways.
Exactly. Yeah, no, honestly, like what you naturally, because if you think too much about what you're going to write, like, I feel like it's not so much of an authentic flow. Like, people gravitate towards like your natural thoughts and what you naturally go to.
Yeah.
And that's the thing is like if you try too hard to write something fire, I mean, yeah, it'll be cool, but it's probably going to go over a lot of people's heads. Like
Yeah.
you really want to
Even your own.
even your own.
Even your own.
Exactly.
That's my biggest thing. I always get stuck on things and I just get sick of it. I'm like, I give up on this.
What you should do is just be vague and like how horoscopes can kind of just apply to anything,
Yeah.
Or you could rap about something that's going on in your life, but make it so it's applicable to it's relatable.
It's more of the sound for me.
So keep it vague and keep it if you just keep it simple, you'll find that you'll get a lot more done.
Yeah, chances are a lot of people have been in a similar situation. The more broad you make it, you know what I mean? That's what people want to hear is like, if you're talking about a strict particular situation, unless they have like empathy and feel for it, it's like, as long as you can draw parallels with people, that's the big thing.
Yeah,
Mhm.
for sure. So there's a lot of people you work with around here. Shout out to everybody. Shout out Civil. Shout out Waze.
Hell yeah. Shout out maybe
Shout out
Ace
K
Mason.
Demption. Shout out everybody. But I gotta ask, and I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings by asking.
Mm-hmm.
But who is your favorite artist / person to work with?
That's a tough one. Honestly, like, I'm gonna shout out my homie Ace Mason, honestly, because one, I've only been doing this for about a year or so. He's been in it for a while, so I can learn a lot from him. But like, I find that we can mesh the most on 9 times out of 10, if I find a beat, he's with it. You know what I mean, and vice versa. I feel like we just like kind of think on the same wavelength in terms of like how to I guess at least attack a beat or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's cool. I mean, I got a lot of different things out with him. Civil too, bro. Civil's awesome. He's helped me can't even talk right now. He's helped me learn and grow a lot. So I'm gonna say him, Civil, and then Waste Main. Definitely, bro.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah, man. We recorded. We actually have another one. I got in the vault with him that we recorded out in Cali over an Alchemist beat, because you know how Alchemist drops beat tapes. So kind of went in and turned that shit upside down.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So recently you headed out to LA, had a fucking lit
LA.
time out in LA.
Oh, it was awesome.
So I want to know, man, like what was LA like?
LA is interesting. It's like, I don't know. A lot of people told me a lot, and I tried not to listen too much because like I didn't want to let like opinions get formed for me. So like I went out there and like just generally speaking, like I was just in a really good mood. The weather was nice. People out there are friendly. They make you feel welcomed in a way. Like people aren't afraid to just like conversate. And
That's not what I've heard.
Really?
Yeah, that's not at all what I've heard. I've heard everybody out there is just complete assholes.
What the fuck, dude?
I've heard that.
I went out to California and literally on the corner of Haight and Ashbury, My dad asked this dude for me, hey, where can you find some weed? The guy's like, I got weed. So he's like, how much you want? I'm like, here's $40. He's like, come here. Fucking just goes in his bag. Fucking gets a handful. He's like, hold out both your hands. I'm like this, put a bunch of button in my hand for $40, and it was dang. He's like, all right, just put that in your pocket, and
I'd ask for a bag. I'm like,
I just put it in my pocket, and I just walked around Haight Street, fucking Haight and Ashbury, dude. That's like where like part of the hippie movement started. So that's why it's so.
Oh yeah.
In San Francisco, dude. Oh, that shit was sick. Everyone was sick. Everyone was sweet out in San Francisco. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I mean, so I stayed specifically. I stayed like in this weird little pocket. It was cool. It was near like Silver Lake. It was like 15 minutes away from Melrose, like Hollywood Boulevard. So it wasn't all in the middle of it, but it was close enough as to where you have some like chill space to just kind of like hang out. And I mean, I get anxious around like a lot of people, so
Yeah.
Same.
and I would just sit there and I'd feel comfortable. And then like if you wanted to pop out, we'd go to Melrose, see what's out there. And like, yeah, I mean, funny, people are pretty friendly to me out there. I remember one time, me and my homie, Low Life, we were actually going shooting footage, and he scuffed his kicks, brand new kicks, Bape kicks. And this guy standing next to us,
Rip.
he's like medium bristle toothbrush and some lukewarm water and like toothpaste. And we're like, huh? He had just heard us, and he was like, use that and I'll get that scuff out. We're like, shit, good looking out.
Fuck yeah.
So but yeah, no, it was awesome. And it definitely like, it was a good change of scenery because things they were getting rough, and it was just, some headspace.
Oh hell yeah, definitely. It's always nice to get away, man. I know I went on
Yeah.
vacation in the summer, and that was like, it was a couple of days, and it was so fucking good.
The perfect amount of time. You don't need too long because then you kind of get out of the flow of things, and that's like, bro, jet lag. When I got back to Mass and had to go to work, I was like,
Yeah.
not good.
So out there, you obviously got in the studio, I'm assuming.
Yep.
How was it? What's it like out there with that shit?
It was dope because I stayed with Waste Man out there. Me and Low Life, we went together and visited him. We stayed out there for 8 days, so we got a good amount of time. And like Waste, he's still at work, so like
Yeah.
a couple days he'd go to work and he'd like leave us the keys, and because he had his home studio, so we'd just like get shit pumping while he was out. And then like when he'd come back, we'd typically there was this place called Griffiths. It was like an observatory. It was like you can like walk up these trails and get a view of LA. It was dope. So we did a lot of like sightseeing and just. Honestly, just cool, and like we didn't go crazy really. We visited a couple cool stores and shit, copped some new stuff out there, so it was a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
For sure. You got anything coming out that you guys recorded out there?
Yeah, I got 2 ones coming out. So, one of them was that Alchemist beat that me and Waze hit. That one was really fire.
Okay.
I'm waiting for the good moment for that. Should be coming out probably in like a month or two. And then I got another one done. I got a beat from Kid Wizzle, T Wayne out in Boston, bro. He is nice. Ace Mason put me onto him. And I got a dope beat from him, so we record that out there. I actually got some footage too, so I want to do that at the same time when I have the footage, so I at least have something to drop, maybe a little bit after it too. It just adds to the, I guess the whole effect of it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that'll be coming soon. I got those 2 new beepers coming out on Friday, so I got 3 things in the near future. Still working. I'm coming close to finishing some of those songs I put off for like a month.
I feel that, man.
Yeah.
Every day.
I ended up like reworking most of the shit, like just kind of changing things. And it's actually good too because it made it better.
Hell yeah, yeah, for sure, bro.
Yeah, man.
Fuck yeah, dude. So how's Cali bud compared to like bud here?
So it was good. The interesting thing, so it's not like the quality of the piff was much crazier. So I'd be smoking that gas. I don't know if y'all know that.
Yo,
but fucking the prices here, the prices have been horrible. Like you're talking like 180, 190, 200 for a zip of like what I could usually get for like 140, 150 back a couple months
Is that
ago.
on the street or dispensary?
Well, like for example, like I could get a zip of something, like I could pay 180 for a zip out in Cali to get something I'd pay 240 for like over here.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, you kind of save a little bit, and like the top shelf bud was like what you pay for mid prices now. It was interesting. So Massachusetts, like I think over time, like with the dispensaries and more are going to probably open up.
Oh,
I think
sure.
once that happens, the prices will start to go down. I think it's
Yep.
just because it's new and there's not many out now.
Exactly,
sure.
dude. There's just a ton of fucking farms out there.
Yeah,
You know,
so
and they're all like they got Colorado, you got Washington, Oregon. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure it's legal up there, and just
I think
all
in
of
Oregon
Cal-
it is. I
Yeah,
think I could be wrong.
I
Don't listen.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I
Not
don't
sure.
know. But
I could be
California,
putting
dude,
fake news.
it's been medically legal since like around in like the 90s, like
Yeah, good, wow.
96 or something. They did that, and I don't know, dude. They've been doing that the longest.
Yeah.
This dude. All right, so ready? Here's a cool thing. I get off the plane in Sacramento, right? All right, we're like, all right, let's go get some food. Out of the airport, we go to this cafe. We sit down. Our waiter, his name is Alonzo. He comes up. He goes, regular waiter stuff. My dad just looks up to him. First thing he says is like, "How do you get some weed around here?" And I'm like, "Oh my God, Dad, come on." He's like, "Oh, well, you can go to the dispensary, but you're new around here, right? You just got off the plane." And he's like, "Yeah." He's like, "All right, you know what? You're not gonna find any weed tonight. You're probably gonna have to go like ask around somewhere, but I'll be right back." So he comes over after taking our order, and he hands us the bill right before we got our order. I'm like, "What the fuck?" I open up the bill, and it's just like, I don't know, like 2 grams of pot.
Hell yeah.
And I'm like, "Yo, dude."
That's fire.
Fuck yeah. That's fire.
So we gave him a good tip. I went back, got some rolling papers. I rolled them up, put them in a cigarette pack, and I just walk around smoking joints.
Just had some pre-rolls ready.
Just ready to roll
Yeah.
up. It was good shit, dude.
Man.
And then I did the same. And then I asked for a fuck ton more in San Francisco.
Yeah, well, the bud out there is good, though. Like, don't take what I said. It was just more competitive pricing. Bud out there is great. And the best part about it was, like, me and Low Life were rolling Facey's, like, fucking every morning. I think we got, like, a half and split it down the middle. And just, like, we just roll up, like, Facey joints of, like, you roll, like, 2 or 3 grams in one of those to the face. You're all set.
Yeah.
You're all set.
So, like, the scene out there, music-wise, obviously, definitely is fucking crazy.
Oh, yeah.
But, I mean, here it's not like everybody's playing shows all the time and crazy shit all the time. But if you've got to pick one advantage to being over here as opposed to over there, what would you say that advantage would be?
Oh, that's interesting. I don't know, because, like, I feel like that's tough, because I didn't really get to experience too much of, like, I didn't really make any connections, per se, or meet anyone out there. From what I understand, I mean, there's a lot of different stuff. Like, Shoreline right now is really popping, like, Blueface right now out of Cali. Like, those are two groups and people who are doing really well out there. But, like, here you just get you definitely get a lot of diversity, because you have people over here that have almost like a Cali sound. I've met people who, live here who have lived in Atlanta, or, for example, you know what I mean? So they bring some of that with them. We got a homie we've been working with, Kashane, Castanero, and he's from Florida, and he's been back and forth. So, like, he dropped some shit. He had in the studio sounded like some Kodak. I'm like, that's interesting. You know what I mean? It's like there's a lot of flavor out here. And the thing is, like, I feel like there's so many people who work and actually make music, but, like, people really got to get on to actually getting out and doing shows. And we did a couple shows. We've been trying to get more done. I feel like if more people got stuff done with shows, you'd realize how many artists actually make music from here.
Oh, hell yeah. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, around here, it's just kind of, I see all these artists, and I see people popping on social media, and I see things going, like, crazy on the internet and shit, but I don't see the shows. I don't see the events happening. I see them everywhere.
Yeah.
They're all over the place. It's not that there isn't, but there
happening.
should be a lot more. The metal scene's popping.
Over
Metal
here,
bands,
yeah.
metal bands,
20,
every
dog.
fucking day you could fucking go to a show.
Yeah.
Any fucking day of the week.
Dude.
you could go to a
Palladium's
show.
always got metal shows going
yeah.
on.
It's not. Well,
Not even that, dude.
There's
other people,
I haven't
too.
played. I've played so many different fucking venues. You would never, and you wouldn't even expect some of these places that have a hardcore fucking show play. You're in a small bar, in Connecticut, and it's like a biker bar, and yet you got a fucking shit ton of great hardcore bands just fucking sending it, dog.
Yeah.
So, like, we were at a warehouse one time, and then after we played, actually, I left to go see Suicide Boys. They shut it down, like, after the band after us, and now it's just closed forever. So I played I think it's closed forever. I don't know if it'll open back up, but I know that they shut it down. And, dude, there's just so many flyers. I see them everywhere. People will travel from Maine to fucking Southern
New Hampshire's
Connecticut,
a lot of New
everywhere.
Hampshire and Mass, like, they fuck with each other. Like, when I used to go shows at Palladium, there was so many people from New Hampshire that, like, we're all friends with on, like, Facebook, and we'd, like, all, like, get hyped about a show, and they'd come down. We'd all link up at, like, the Palladium, and, like, oh, man, like, people really do travel for that.
Right.
Yeah.
It's because I don't think they have anything really that, like, Palladium status up in New Hampshire, because I don't see a lot of New Hampshire dates on, like, people's stuff. I mean, I see a lot of hardcore bands play where I just played in New Hampshire at this club that we played, and yeah, I don't know. I don't see a lot of. That's probably why, because the Palladium just goes ham.
Now that I think of it, that is true. And especially like with like rap, a lot. I don't really. New Hampshire's not, for example, a state I typically see on like a tour thing, and like even Worcester sometimes doesn't get on depending on the artist. It's more like Boston. You know what I mean? Like
Boston's bigger bands. Usually not all the time, but like usually if they're playing in Boston, it would be like. But they're not like if it's not at the House of Blues, it's probably at like the
Middle East. I think
Middle East.
Yeah, that place is fire.
That's probably where like everyone will play.
Mm-hmm.
The Acacia Strain, I see them play some like small places.
Bro,
But
you
they're
ever seen
also
the
from around
Acacia
here.
Strain
They're from around
upstairs in the Palladium?
Yeah,
Plenty.
still,
I stay away.
They loved dude. That's
Bro.
with no barriers, dude. Anything with no barriers, dude.
Saw them
you're
with
gonna see some-
Downswing.
I just play with Downswing, dude.
Fire.
Fucking Downswing is sick.
Oh, we have an Acacia Strain banner up actually.
Yep.
Yes, we
I
do.
noticed that when I walked in.
yeah.
I'm like, that.
Yeah. Where did I get that? Warped Tour.
Fuck yeah.
Actually, I got all these banners.
Rest in
at
peace,
Warped
Warped Tour.
at the same time.
Rest in fucking peace, man.
Warped Tour, come back.
Come back. Sponsor us. Come on the show.
So, coming off of things that we were just talking about,
Yep.
about the benefits of being around here,
Mm-hmm.
what are your plans as an artist to stand out in a place where there's so many people coming up right now?
Mm-hmm.
There's so many fucking talented people around here. Worcester specifically, it's like, I can't even, dude, literally, bro. Like, have you heard Kells?
Kells, yeah.
Kells
he's
is
been out in
fire,
Cali.
bro.
He's been doing, bro.
He's out in Cali right now doing his
Is he
thing.
right
He's
now?
fire,
Yeah,
bro.
dude.
My
Kells
boy
is nice.
Santrum's fire. Lieber season. He's
Yep.
fire, bro. There's a couple of people. I think I heard. Oh man, I think like this dude Fomelli sounded pretty fire.
Oh
I
yeah, I've
some
heard of stuff.
cool
His
shit
stuff's
from
tight.
him.
Yep.
Twisty's locked up. Twisty's kind of fire. I fuck with Twisty.
I don't know if I've heard Twisty's music.
D Gunna's fire. I've heard this dude. He's fire.
Not hip.
They don't even know me, but they're my boys, homies. They're fire, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Like, I don't know. Like, I fuck with it. I fuck with a lot of different sounds.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of shit in Worcester right now. So, you being somebody who fucking makes music, what are you gonna do and like to stand out in this shit?
I mean, first thing is step the hustle up, honestly, because like, when Spotify did that thing, like the Wrapped of like your artist, like they had like, if you're an artist, you checked your stats.
That's the gold standard right now, bro. If you're
Yeah.
on Spotify, bro, that's the gold standard.
Yeah, and like I looked at it, and I only dropped one song on Spotify for this year, and that was Pop Out.
Mm-hmm.
And like again, I'm kind of new to the music thing. I've been doing it for just about a year now, right around this time last year, like the winter. But like that's not an excuse, because like I think of it as like, okay, I took 1 year to just have that as like to show for it, on my resume. So first thing I got to step the hustle up into is just like I'm really starting to come into my own now, and I have roots with like rock and metal, so I want to have like an interesting kind of like I've been
Same here.
like that thrashy style, just something that's kind of gritty, like, and definitely represents here like an East Coast type sound, but like and it's hard because it's really hard to completely create something that no one else has done before, but like if you have influences, that's fine, but like you kind of want to put your own spin on it and your own taste, and that's what I'm trying to develop right now. So like it's tough, and sometimes you get in ruts where you're just in the same like writing style, so that's why, like I said, try to keep things refreshed and try new methods and listen. I've been trying to listen to everything, like aside from rap, to help blend that in.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's what I do with writer's block. I just listen to like
different types of genres and shit.
I'll listen to like Earth, Wind and Fire, or I'll listen to like Alanis Morissette, like just anything, like that's
Bro,
just,
listen to Animals as Leaders.
Yo.
bro, there's Toast and Abasi, bro.
Yes,
He's
dude.
nice with it.
Tosin
Nice
is
with it.
so sick, bro. Yo, I fucking literally, dude. Me and Dan, we fucking love Tosin, bro.
Dude, I love the Contortionist. I love
Contortionist is hard.
Yo, we saw. Oh man, seeing them live was so sick in Holyoke. Remember,
Dude,
we got there
actually-
late and we got in for free.
I have that picture.
Shout out Andrew. Andrew's home.
Shit.
Andrew.
There's two Andrews here. This is a power move. What's going on, man?
Andrew squared, bud.
Andrew
Hey,
Square,
you gotta
baby.
be careful on the stairs though, because we kind of have a camera there.
Yeah, be careful because there's a camera.
If it falls, it's all right. Don't
Shout
worry
out our
about
boy Andrew.
it. Fuck yeah.
Facts.
So yeah, man, that's pretty solid.
Yeah.
For standing
By
out,
the way,
especially like
I have that picture still of you and that guy.
I do it on Facebook.
Oh wait, no, wait, you have it. I
Yeah.
thought. Oh, never mind. I don't have it. You have it.
Bro, have you ever heard of Monuments or Era?
Oh yeah,
I've heard of
Monuments
it.
is
Yeah, I've
fire.
heard both of those. Yeah.
Monuments is sick. Actually, it's funny. I went to go see Era Glass Cloud Monuments with my homie Dionis
Glass,
at the Large Chef. That's the homie.
fucking trapped like rats.
Bro, we went to the show, and I had never heard of Monuments before, so I like looked up a couple of their songs before the show. And we were in the crowd. They were playing. I think it was once their second song came on. I noticed during their first song, like they're having troubles keeping the drum stabilized, like the big kick. And then when the first song was over, they're like, "Hey, we kind of need someone to like hold us down." And like me and my homie put our arms over, like fuck it. And then he chose us, so we like sat on like each side of like the drum, and we just held it down with our elbow. And like the guitarist would like come up and like sit next to us while they were playing their live stuff, and it was so dope. And then yeah, I've been fucking with Monuments heavy.
Hell yeah.
That was just a fun
That's
experience.
fucking awesome, dude.
Right,
Hell
we were
yeah.
just sitting up on stage, and then they shout us out at the end. I'm like, you know what I'm saying?
Fire.
At my
Not funny.
first show, Ollie Sykes literally walked past me. It was
Oh,
just,
from
like
Bring Me the
before
Horizon?
Suicide Season dropped. They were playing it, or it was like they dropped it and they were playing their tour for it. He just like I'm standing in the upstairs Palladium. That's what it was.
Yep.
And it literally Ollie Sykes just walks right past it. He's like,
You get to meet so many people at the
Like-
Palladium for shows.
Yeah,
I was
that's
like
what I'm
11
saying.
though. You know, I was like 11 years old.
Oh,
Like,
true.
With
He
metal,
wasn't-
it's a lot different, dude. It's weird.
Dude, they just walk right in and around, and like you can usually get like a picture with them. I try not to bother them. Like if it looks like they're on their way to something, I'll just like say what's up. But I got a lot of pictures and met a lot of people who I like listen to heavy, which is cool. And that's the thing with like when you go to rap shows, unless you get a VIP pass, like you're probably not gonna see them.
That's what I think is so essential for us to change around here.
Dude,
Because
yeah.
with this metal scene, it's like you can go to shows and you can meet people,
Mhm.
and that's how you can connect and like do your fucking
Yeah,
they'll
exactly.
be at
You're
the merch
expanding.
table.
yeah, literally like they stand
Yeah.
at the merch tables.
Just go say hi.
For hip hop, it's kind of like I feel like the best way for everybody to connect right now outside of shows is through this podcast.
Yeah.
No bullshit, because like it's such a I've got you on here, I've
Mhm.
got other like hip hop artists on here. They come on here, and then other hip hop artists watch that, and that's how you get involved with another person instead of
Yeah.
just like, cause like if you're at a show, if you're at a hip hop show, and somebody just comes up and tries to talk to you like, hey, I rap this and that, right? I don't
Yeah.
give a fuck. To be
Exactly.
honest, I feel like
I don't want to hear that.
I'm so offended when people are like, I rap, and they try to send me their music unless I ask for it.
Yeah, no, true.
And I don't mean that in like a bad way. Like I don't mean I know like everybody kind of feels me that raps, dude. I really do, because
It like it depends because like and there's nothing wrong with like an inquiry, but like it depends on like the situation of it. Like
yeah.
if I mean it's like different in person
If it's
when
your
someone gets in
boy,
your face. They're
Like if
"Yo,
you're
you
chilling with somebody, like if I meet you
yeah,
and we're vibing, and you
Mhm.
bring it up, I'm definitely gonna want to check that shit out. But like
Yeah.
if I don't know you
yeah, exactly.
and you're just on Facebook or something and you just drop your shit in my inbox, I'm just kind of like, I might check it out, and if it's fire, I'll let you know. But
yeah,
I'm not as apt to be as interested.
there's just not the connection there.
Well, I'm just thinking like, what about when we ask everyone to watch the podcast? Like, hey, check this out, and we just send it to everyone.
But that's different. It's a podcast. It's not music.
Oh, so it's just for music.
Yeah, it's specifically towards music, because my thing with it is everybody, like there's so many people that rap.
Yeah.
That's my thing. So for somebody who just in my eyes, I don't know you, I don't even know what your reach is. I don't know if you're like that. Like you could just be somebody that grabbed a
Hey, it
fucking
could be a
Guitar Hero
virus.
microphone and just fucking recorded some shit. I don't know.
It could be a virus. You could open it up. It's actually just like a fucking
Oh, that too.
malware or some shit.
It just steals and corrupts all your files.
right. It steals your patents, or like if you own a beat, it's like
Oh
just,
my
like,
god,
makes it theirs. Like,
What the fuck?
I fucked with it so
That'd be the
much that I
ultimate-
stole it.
that's just the ultimate like dick
That-
move.
That's
That's a G.
some hacker
finesse.
shit, dude. Like CIA bullshit.
Jesus. All right, man. So, oh shit. Let's see. Where we at?
Oh yeah.
All right. I mean, I can ask this question to both of you, actually. So, I'm going to ask Dan first. I want to get Dan a little involved.
Get
Dan.
me in there, baby.
So, because you're in a band, it's a situation where there's multiple people involved.
Yup, many.
So, as a band, what is your biggest struggle creatively?
Creatively,
Yeah.
so you're talking like in the writing process.
Yeah.
We don't record it and spend time on what's on something, but we usually get like a good minute and a half, like, and then we'll do another song. Like we'll just like stop, and then we'll start fucking doing another song. Then we'll write it and we'll set it out, and then like, but we're not recording any of it when we should be. I mean, we'll put the phones out, and sometimes we put the phone up, but like I feel like we just gotta practice like 1 or 2 times a week and fuck with those songs. I'm good. I'm fucking high. You know, so I feel like we just gotta, sit down and write, and then keep writing, record it, get that shit done, 100% each time. It's not bad to like be like, oh shit, we just wrote 3 songs, and then elaborate on them each day later, and like do your fullest on each of those songs. If we like it and we fuck with it enough, because we do have a lot of songs like that, but we're not sure. We're like, oh, they're not finished. It's like there's things that we want to like add or subtract, like write lyrics to it. So I mean, right? It just takes time. It'll be done when it'll be done, But I feel like when you write a song, once you have that energy, keep going. Don't stop. Go 100% into it. Record it. Go back. Keep going. Playing it.
Yeah.
Once you have that idea, and when you're in that mojo, listen to it once it's done and be like, all right, how can we simplify it? Like maybe we did too much. What is the best way to do it? And then like maybe everyone will get an idea. We'll re-record it, and then fucking when we go to studio time, we'll be like, all right, this is our final version of this song.
Hell yeah.
That's my ideal way of writing a song.
Hell yeah. So Andrew, what's your biggest struggle with creativity? Where do you stumble the most?
It depends. It's just like if I'm doing things too routine for too long, then I start to struggle. So that's like what I meant with like the balance thing is you just have to kind of switch things up a little bit and just keep things fresh in terms of that. And like if you just kind of keep blending new things in there, like I said, just kind of everything in moderation, I feel like it just produces the best result for me specifically. And it's always good to try new things that you're not used to, and that'll help you do what you are used to better.
Oh, for sure.
So, yeah, typically that.
I feel like my fucking biggest struggle is when I go to actually record. Writing, I can just write.
Yeah.
I can convince myself to just write even if I don't really like it. But then the recording process always fucking stumbles me, dude. Yeah. I'll get in there, and if I don't get it within like the first few takes or whatever, I'll sit there and think too much on it.
Yo, that's why producers are like really, really important to have a producer or somebody that fucking like is like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Listen, try it like this. I hear this,
That's why I like working with Elvis.
Exactly, yeah, Elvis, and like you just gotta like take what he's saying, like really like think about it, like take it with a grain of salt and like. Right. Because he's, like I said, he's helped me grow and learn a lot.
For sure, yeah.
Especially in terms of, like, getting the good takes down. Because it's, like, sometimes it's hard to project your voice right. And, like, sometimes, what was the term? It's, like, syllabuses or something like that. Where you just want to get, like, really clean takes. And sometimes I was just, like, going too hard or, like, it's kind of hard to get a really good take. So that's why, like, what he said, like, when you're in the mojo, like, when you have it going, try to get it all done then because it's really hard to touch up on it later.
So I like recording something I like recording it as I'm writing it.
Exactly.
So cause when I'm recording it, I've got the freshest take in my head, really. Until I've like morphed it or whatever. That first final morph is when I want to be recording.
Yeah.
For sure.
The final touch-ups and everything.
For sure.
Yeah.
So, a good question for you.
Yeah.
What do you think is more beneficial to you coming up? Dropping mixtapes or dropping like original content? If you were to drop a tape on SoundCloud, like a full mixtape.
Like 8 songs?
Like 10 songs, 12 songs.
Okay.
Just made off of like YouTube beats and shit like that. Shit that you don't 100% own but you can use. Versus dropping singles that are 100% yours, your producers,
you own all the rights and everything.
Right, on like singles on YouTube, like with music videos and shit like that, or Spotify and iTunes and shit like that. What's the benefit?
So personally, I think you're gonna have more benefit, like in doing the investing. and you don't
This
want
is
to
off rip. Nobody's heard you before.
Okay, off rip, that's different. Yeah. Definitely with like the mixtape, it'll give people a consistent viewpoint on you in a way. Like if you do all, like I mean, you're not gonna want to do all the same like tight beats on your on your tape, but like, you know, what I mean, have like a consistency, and then they can like kind of see what you are. Like, okay, and if you get enough people fucking with you, then you know they're gonna want to see visuals. People love visuals, so that's why I've been trying to like.
For sure.
We did a lot of that out in California. Shot a lot of film. So yeah, things like that. That's just once you've mastered.
Who's shooting?
So honestly, we were using I think Waste's girlfriend's camera, and shout out Jill. And we just literally went one day where they're at work, and like we went like for most of the day we were just going through different spots. This is me and Low Life when because we had done 2 songs, so we were just like shooting for each other's songs. So just so we had footage to have. So we're gonna try to compile that.
Can you check the cameras?
Yeah, 3655 still going.
Still going?
I've been checking them.
Okay, cool. Shout out to fucking technical difficulties that we've had in our
Hell
past.
yeah, dog. Technical difficulties. Get the fuck out of here, dog.
Literally.
Shout out to you being a dick.
Reasons why we're in a new space right now. We had some audio fucking sound problems where we were, so we moved. Here we are. This is the Stoop for now. We'll probably do something else eventually.
Yep.
Don't get used to it. Don't get comfortable yet.
Doesn't matter where we do it.
We're in for the long haul. So what makes your music you? Like, what makes your music your music?
For me personally, a little bit of what I touched on earlier is like what drives my sound, because like I've had roots in like other genres and that.
What's your biggest influence as an artist?
Right now, Freddie Gibbs.
Not right now. I mean, like
in general.
In general, what made you want to make music?
So before Freddie Gibbs, because I mean, all right. So I mean, I've listened to rap since I was very young. My dad put me on most of the music that start the foundation for what I listen to now. Like he put me on to like Big Pun back in the day.
Hell yeah.
Mobb Deep, Junior Mafia.
Oh, I love Mobb Deep.
Bro, they're hard as fuck. And then like he also showed me this band Unearth, which is like one of my favorite bands today. Dude, they are fire.
Unearth's sick. I got smoke in my ass.
Hey.
Yeah, so that like
Love it.
Unearth is what made me want to play guitar. And I had like 7
you play
strings.
guitar?
Yep, I had like 7 and 8 strings before I was playing, like messing with the tunings and like Monuments and Periphery, that like technical metal.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck yeah, dude.
That was a good time.
Progressive metal is the shit.
Progressive metal's the shit. And then like, but you know, when I was younger, it was more guitar I was playing, and then like now it's more the rap that I'm into. So I mean, Big Pun, like nobody goes harder than him, and he just.
I love Big L, dude.
Big L's fire.
Big L, dog.
Big Pun's awesome though. Shout out him. Rest in peace.
I think it's Big L's son. Have you heard Big L's son, Chris Rivers?
Lilo?
Chris Rivers.
That's Big Pun's son. Yeah, Chris Rivers.
Oh, that's Big Pun?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, okay.
He had like, I don't know if it was like Funk Flex or like Sway, but he had a freestyle and he just went in for like 5 straight minutes.
I know Rivers was spitting on Sway, and he used to spit on Team Backpack a lot.
I didn't see that. So it was Sway that I must have seen. Nah, that one's fire.
Yeah, dude, I love those fucking man. If we could do some fucking freestyle challenges, that'd be fucking fire, bro.
What if Biggie, Big L, and Tupac were still alive, never died, and Easy? What if they were still alive and doing their thing? What would they be today?
Ooh,
Freddie Gibbs is if Tupac was still alive, honestly.
I don't know. I don't feel like they'd. I mean, they'd probably be like M right now.
Yeah, I doubt they'd
What
be dropping
M
like
is.
consistent music at this point.
Like what M is, but not like M. I'm not,
Right.
I'm not gonna turn in.
Like how I view M's music now.
Right.
Like I know he's the GOAT, and I know whatever, but at the same time, there's not much
Everybody is a
playability
GOAT
to
of a
his-
certain thing.
Is that even a word? Playability.
Each people.
Probably.
Everybody does something a little bit better in their music, and that's why everyone likes it. So everyone's a GOAT in a different way. Greatest of all.
Yeah, I consider the legend thing as like what you contributed. Like, people can talk. Like, I think Juice WRLD was a legend.
I was gonna say, do you think Juice? I'm
WRLD.
high as shit, guys.
Facts. Yeah, man,
Juice WRLD. Do you think Juice WRLD was a legend?
Yes, in the sense that he provided a value to a lot of people. Like
That's what I say.
That's my thing. Is like,
yeah.
like I personally like. I didn't really listen to his music, but like, you know what I mean? I still
I
consider.
started listening to his music 3 months before he passed, bro.
Oh, really?
My boy Omar got me hooked on fucking Juice, and I started listening.
Mm-hmm.
I was just like, yo, this is fire. Fucking All Girls Are the Same. That was a fire jam, bro.
Yeah.
That's a good fucking song.
He had a dope verse though, and it was like 1499 freestyles with Trippie Redd. He had a fire verse on there. I fucked a bitch in the back with a Burberry on, something like that. Just love it.
Hell yeah, dude. Rest in peace, Juice, man.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Mac Miller, man.
Oh,
Mac
man.
was a
Rest in
legend
peace,
to
man.
me, man.
Yeah, Mac definitely was a legend.
Mac, hey, Mac the hooligan. But I'm
like
just saying,
faces,
fucking,
Right.
Come on now.
dude, swimming was like,
Swimming was sick.
dude, I honestly
Feelings
think that
was
was
fire.
one of the best albums of all time, dude.
Dude, what he was becoming was so cool with like the
Right.
band and shit.
Oh yeah.
All
Did he
the
perform
live
2009 on that with the band behind him?
Yeah, it was sick.
Yeah, that
dude.
was good.
It was
he was
super
doing
fire.
more of that recently too. Like,
Did you see the Inertia one that he dropped on his channel?
not really.
That one was
I
fire.
don't know. I don't watch a lot of things. I'm like learning as I go.
I got you. But yeah, if you get a chance, look up Inertia by Mac. That was fire.
Fire.
I'd
played,
be
like,
I'd be like watching Stevie T. Fucking
Steve TV.
no Stevie T, dog.
The fuck is that?
Steve Terberry, dog. He's a Canadian little guitarist and he's fucking hilarious on YouTube.
You see the guy with like that bowl cut and the glasses?
Uh,
He used to have it. Yeah, he used to.
no, it was not him. but
Terberry? I think that's him.
Steve Terberry. No, it's Stevie T.
Does he have glasses though?
Stevie
Yes.
T.
And he's like brunette.
Shout out Stevie T.
I think so.
It's definitely him.
He's hilarious.
Look up his old shit too.
I don't think he had a bowl cut though.
He used to back in the day because I used to watch. I think
Oh,
I used to watch
maybe.
him mad long ago.
Maybe.
He's fire. He's mad funny.
He made like how to be metalcore.
Yeah, yeah.
That shit's fucking hilarious. I want to jam with him sometime.
He's good. Yeah. Who's good on YouTube for guitars? I haven't been tapped in like that lately.
Not me either.
I was big into like Aaron Marshall. He's fire. Polyphia's pretty cool too. I like what they did. And then there's like a lot of like jazz fusion, like neo, like guitarist. Damn.
I love Meshuggah.
Oh, facts.
Man, Meshuggah.
God damn it,
Oh,
Meshuggah.
dude, I could just put Bleed
They're
on
fucking
for fucking
sick.
ever.
Have you ever heard of Ola England? I think his name is. He's a guitarist. He's like I think
No.
he's fire.
The drummer. I'm afraid to pronounce his last name wrong, but he's the drummer of Meshuggah. Is
Oh.
motherfucking good, dude. He's
Dude.
cool. He seems like a cool guy too.
Meshuggah's crazy.
He's a cool man.
Cool guy.
I tried to play Bleed. Like I tried to learn how to play it, but the rhythms
my
were just
God.
like impossible.
I can't even do it on my feet.
It just like burned right here. I couldn't even play. I was like,
Arthritis
"Oh."
times 50, bro.
Couldn't even try.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yeah,
Fire.
Can't even do that. Because you have to do the double kicks, right?
That's what it is.
People are listening.
It
like,
took him
what the
6 months.
Yeah,
to-
like what are we talking about?
It took him 6 months to learn Bleed. I heard like it to fucking
Learn his
really
own
get it
song.
down.
I think they like wrote it out on a computer first or something.
Interesting.
I don't know how they wrote it, but it took them 6 months to learn. Like,
Jesus.
being like. Dude, you should look at the sheet music for it. It's fucking.
Jesus Christ.
oh,
Up at
no.
the tabs.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that.
Yo, you hear that new Mac the Hooligan?
Who?
Bro, I need to get hit.
Oh, bro, you need to get hit.
I do need to get
Shout
hit.
out Mac the Hooligan.
Shout out Mac the Hooligan.
Oh, wait,
Come on the
that's
show.
me. You know, I sit here and do a bunch of fucking interviews for fucking rap artists and shit.
He raps.
I'm a fucking local artist. I should interview myself.
Yo,
Jesus
can I just
Christ.
interview you now?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, Mac. What made you do music?
Shit.
Me.
Oh, that's a good question. I actually haven't discussed this.
Really?
So what made me make music?
Like, take it seriously. Like, what really made you put your foot down?
So I used to fucking listen to we used to listen to beats at my boy's house. We'd be in the basement, all of us. And my cousin raps. His dad raps. And I've made metal for mad long. I was never really super crazy into rap. But I got into it when I started hanging out with my cousin more. And we'd freestyle in the basement in my boy's crib. And we had mad heads there. And I just spaz. I would just go crazy. And fucking people were like, oh, shit. Like, you actually sound pretty cool. Like, maybe you should make music. And I didn't take it seriously at first. I made some dumb songs just 'cause everybody was saying shit. And I was like, all right, whatever. I'll just record shit, start making shit.
Mm-hmm.
And fucking, shit started sounding cool. And I listened to Cess Crew, a lot of Cess Crew, and I'd see what Cess Crew did. And I'd look at them too. Fucking dudes fucking Because Cess Crew's 2 dudes. I don't know if you know, like, Godamus and Yubi, whatever his name is. I just call him Yubi. But I saw them, and I saw my cousin doing his shit, and I was like, bro, like, we should fucking do that. That's what we should do. We should be fucking rapping together because we're both fire. We both freestyle some crazy shit. Mm-hmm. We started making music. I dropped fucking Delicious started. Delicious was sick, man. I fucking miss Delicious, dude. Straight up. We had a fucking clothing line going. We had the fucking music fucking label going. We had everybody hopping on that shit. We were doing all sorts of shit, man. Fucking.
Yo, it's time to start new, bro.
Hey, the Stoop.
We are. That's what it's it. That's what it is.
Stoop kids, man.
Stupid.
But I don't know, man.
We're stupid.
I recorded my shit. I dropped shit, and ever since then, I just kind of like, I fucked with doing it so heavy. It was such an escape for me. Like I spent a lot of time fucking anxious, and I don't know what I'm doing and shit like that. And with the metal too, I was always a vocalist for metal bands and shit. Yeah. And my thing was always working with everybody. Never seemed to work out for me. I was always super independent. Like I'd write, and it wouldn't go to what they were doing or whatever. Yeah. So I started with the hip hop because it was cool because I could just fucking do it all myself. I could just fucking play the beat and fucking rock with it and do it myself and record it when I wanted to have it and fucking drop it when I wanted to do it and have my mixtapes look how I wanted to. Everything was all me.
Full creative control.
So I started doing that shit, man. Yeah. Ever since then, it's been a fucking history.
Kyle doesn't work with you. You work with Kyle.
Yeah, and I know that sounds fucking shitty.
No, if you have an idea and you want it out there, then you got to do it.
Like, I have a plan for what I want to do, and I stick to it.
Tell people that when you're like, dude, I need a band there where I can tell you what to do, and, like, play.
That's why me and Devin work.
I think that's
so
what the
good
plot
together.
in you kind of was.
Yeah, well,
wasn't like Landon tours, like he.
Yeah, when he first started it, so he basically did everything. He recorded guitar, he recorded drums, he recorded vocals, and he even did all the like extra recording. What do they call that? Where they fucking record sound effects. Something. I forget the fucking
Ad-libs.
word. But they fucking
sampling?
Well, like he'd record like a pot in a pan or something, like just weird sounds, like a rubber duck fucking squeaking or some shit. Like you just record that
Foley
shit.
art.
Yeah, that Foley art. That's what it is. Yeah, cool. Thank you. He did all that shit for the first thing, and then when they went on tour, he got people to play all the fucking instruments and shit. And ever since then, they just started writing music together. But no bullshit, dude. That first project was fucking sick. Rat Poison, dude. Oh, dude, shit's fucking
was
nuts.
So sick.
Yeah,
so sick. And I seen them live when they fucking first dropped that project.
Yep.
I think I seen them live too.
With Attila.
Yeah.
They played with Attila. And I went outside, bro. I was smoking a bogey, and fucking Landon comes outside, and he's like, yo, anybody got a lighter? I was like, hey, what's good, Landon? Like,
yo,
yeah,
I was
dude.
there. I remember that. Yo. And
yeah.
Upon a Burning Body.
Yes, Upon a Burning
That
Body.
guy was outside
yes.
too.
Yo, the guys from they're from Texas, right?
Everything's bigger in Texas.
They're really down south.
Damn, they were fire.
Yeah, dude, they
Shit,
were.
I forgot about
man,
them.
it was a good time, man.
That was cool. That was a good time to leave.
They had all like the slick back hair. That was fire. I remember that. They would like perform in like
suits.
Yeah, like the
yeah.
That shit was crazy.
Yeah,
damn, it's all coming back to me now.
Yeah, dude, hell yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Man, that shit was sick.
I forgot all about it.
Right?
I think I met the vocalist. I think I did.
Dude, I destroyed this fucking.
Yeah, I just saw you going in on that.
Yeah, I need a fidget thing.
Dan needs a fidget spinner.
Give me a fucking.
We're sitting down for so long, but we're used to pacing, so it's like we gotta do something.
I'm like shaking my legs, like God help me.
Playing some drums down there.
Right.
Yeah.
Shit. It's all good.
All good.
So when we gonna hit that feature, man?
Bro, anytime. Literally anytime.
Me and this dude have had so many fucking opportunities to get on a track together, and
dude, I remember there was that one beat that you wrote over and you left like a good amount of space on, and that beat was fire.
Oh
it's
yeah,
like, it's
wait.
Deep in
Ask your mother where the wood's at.
Was it that one?
That was the one. That was the fucking verse that I had for that.
Dude, yeah, that's deep in Siv's computer.
Yeah,
that's like deep.
I ain't even record it.
No, you definitely did, didn't you?
I might have, but I didn't save it.
I remember there was one that you already recorded over, but you didn't like finish, and I heard the beat. I'm like, damn, like,
Dude,
I hope
this
he's
one
like,
that I
accepting
got
a feature.
saved right now that fucking he mixed for me, I fucking love it. He convinced me to do tune, and I've never done tune, bro. I've never been hip to the tune. And he fucking threw a little bit of tune on my voice, and he mixed it really good. I'm not gonna bullshit. He really did. He
Mixed
did a
by
good job.
Civil.
Facts. Shout out Civil yet again. Here we go.
And like I'm new with the tune. I don't really do too much with it, but there's been a couple times, and it's kind of fun, especially when you layer it with like different octaves and stuff.
Oh, it's definitely fun.
Oh, hell yeah.
Definitely fun. I always think it's more talented if you can use your voice
Right.
and not tune. But I mean, if I'm because the thing that he put tune on was like I spit a verse, and it wasn't meant to be singing and type whatever, but he put the tune on it.
Like, did he humanize it a lot, so it didn't really sound like there was a lot of tune?
But
it just sharpened it.
Yeah, it's very polished.
Yeah, no, that helps. I mean, even like regular rap tracks.
Quantized.
Yeah, no, it's interesting. It even works on that.
The
like,
quantum realm.
And also, if you have like kind of like a little bounce, like a consistent like bounce and like rhythm with it, sometimes the tune like just
it'll
a little bit.
change your rhythm sometimes. It'll like change it up on you.
Yeah, you also gotta fuck with like retune speed when you're doing like honestly, auto-tune's kind of difficult to really like, especially if you don't know the key of the beat. That's the worst part.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't even know what note or chord they're singing or doing. Or
no, it's tough, especially if you're hitting high registers. I got a kind of a baritone voice, so you got like that's the thing about auto-tune that people don't get too, is like it's not gonna fix it and make you sound fire. Like you have to like hit all the notes and like have a good projection, like good take.
Sure.
Like people like go in there and just like talk shit, dude, and I'm like, tune's not gonna fix that, man. Like you gotta fix that.
Right. Yeah, this thing's tuned. People be like, tune can fix anything. Nah, dude.
Nope.
Nah, you get in the booth and you realize that tune does not fix everything. For sure.
Yeah, like I've been so close to hitting notes and just missed it, and I sound like a chicken being choked. I'm like, oh, what the fuck is that? I'm like, oh.
Big facts. Big facts.
Exactly. So I mean, I still got to get good with the tune. Yeah, it's tough sometimes.
For sure. What else you got for me?
What else do I got for you?
You were interviewing me.
So, when are you gonna do some artwork for me?
Oh. Yo, I'm hip. Let me know.
All right.
I told Money Mitch, I said, yo, Money Mitch, don't just fucking clip some shit together. Let me know. I got you for cheap. If you just want some shit, just some quick fucking shit, let me know. You know?
Something quick.
Something cheap. I'm not going to charge you a lot. You know?
$5.
Everything I fucking make, everything I make literally is going to this podcast right now.
All right.
Any donations, any fucking money I make doing any type of artistic shit. If you want me to do album art, hit me up. I got you.
That's for this.
Anybody hits me up for any of that shit, all the fucking money's going to this podcast right now. There's so much fucking shit we have to buy. It's fucking ridiculous. We're literally way in over our heads right now.
If I can get the right equipment, I can start recording bands.
Bro, literally, we've got probably like $3,000 worth of fucking equipment and shit that we need right now.
What if you guys gave like people a chance to preview a song if they did it live and you just kind of like mixed it a little bit, just like a live, like, you know how?
I mean,
that's a whole
if I had the
different
right
realm.
equipment.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's a lot of equipment down the road, but like that'd be
For
kind of
sure.
interesting though. You know what I mean? Like
For sure, I want to get to the point where we can do live music.
that would be cool. Like
sure.
Dude, personalized album covers. Come with the song.
What?
I don't know.
Personalized album covers.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah?
we do that.
All right.
Yeah.
And it's limited edition. It could be worth millions when you grow up.
Let's print vinyls.
Absolutely, dude. I love vinyls.
Dan collects vinyls.
I collect them, and I listen to them.
Send us money. We need money. That's at the Stoopcast on Cash App.
Stop shaking the can, bro. We're all right. They heard us.
I need some.
All right. It's not going to be here.
For real, though.
It's going to Sharpies
Yeah, we're buying Sharpies.
and like paper clips and shit.
Yeah. Buy us our booze. We'll get really drunk.
Oh, you can also send us bud.
Yeah, you can send us bud to try. You can send us booze to try.
please send us both.
That's at the Stoopcast.
Yo, please. That's
Holy.
what we need.
I need a
Always.
QP. I'm down to throw points if you need it for the front.
Got you.
We operate on shitcoin.
Shitcoin?
It's a new version.
Facts. Well, you got anything else for me?
For
Shout out
questions?
Josh. Josh is home. What up, Josh? Come say what up to the cast, Josh.
Hello.
Come over here.
Hold on. I'm filthy.
Taking his fucking boots off.
Josh is the man, bro.
We get comfy.
Hey, Josh, can you do me a favor? Is that camera still recording?
Yeah.
Cool. Excellent.
Just how we need it.
Facts, dude. I need Josh to come fill in for me for a sec so I can go piss.
Wow.
Got a rock a piss.
Yeah, I'm the one that has to rock a piss now.
It's crazy.
I don't know. Dan,
It's the beers. It's the
ask,
beers.
ask AK a question, bro. Get into something real quick. I'm going to piss.
He's delegating a responsibility to you.
All right.
All right, Dan. What
Well,
you
here
got for
I
me?
am. I've been fucking stoned, tearing apart a fucking joint paper for fucking 3 hours. It feels like.
Getting high tracked. That's what I call when I'm mad fucking high. And
What's your what's your favorite equipment?
favorite equipment?
Like, what's your favorite I don't know.
Tool.
Like, what's your
Any tool.
favorite tool? Like when you're
So,
working.
Well, I mean, I see, cause I watch a lot when like my friends mix for me, cause I want to be able to like do it too. I don't want to always like have them like, oh, can you mix this for me? Can you mix this? You know what I mean? I want to at least be able to help out and have my fair share. But for equipment, I mean, I'm honestly gonna revert to guitar, cause like I don't really know too much about like mixing. I know like the Scarlett. I
Yeah.
think it's like the I2I or 2I2.
Yep. Interface.
Like the KRK speakers are awesome.
Hell yeah.
Some
I have
good
their
stuff.
sub. I have the KRK 10
Oh, word.
sub.
Things will slap.
Oh, dude, it's fucking loud.
I'm a big fan. I like 7-string guitars because you can get
Yeah.
bigger strings and tune it down to 8-string tuning. So I mean, you lose
The
the high
Hooligan's
string,
back.
but Hooligan's back.
Hooligan's back after a nice piss. We
Best
got
piss in
Josh. Josh,
Charleston.
come say what up. Come over here. Hey, yo, Josh. We got Josh in the building. Say what up.
Hi.
Yeah.
What up?
Josh is Dan's little brother.
It's my little brother.
Hell yeah.
That's my
Josh,
blood.
what do you do?
I bowl a lot.
He bowls. He's a fucking professional bowler.
I'm going bowling later tonight at 8.
You got to put up
I'm not
triple
gonna-
digits every game.
Bro, Josh hits over 200 every single
See,
game, bro.
I can't do all that. I can do like 130. You
I
know,
can
it's-
get to 200.
I'm technically in 4 leagues. 2 of them I average 221. Another one I average 206, and the other one's like 200 because I bowled like 6 games and they're all shit. So
Hell yeah.
Damn.
Josh is fire with it,
So
dude.
I got a ways to go.
He
with
took
my
it to
bowling
Michigan
career.
too, dude. His
I
bowl.
sucked in Michigan.
Yo,
I'm not
Josh,
You
we
know
should
what?
make you a bowling promo video.
Okay.
Can I shoot it?
Okay. Sure.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
I am so
We're
hip.
going bowling tonight, so let's go.
You want to come?
No.
You don't want to do a little
Me
promo
and my
video?
band, dog.
Not tonight.
All right. Well,
Wisdom
fuck
and
it.
Wars
Let me
going
know.
bowling.
It has probably. We'll talk more later.
Let me know. We'll shoot it. I'll shoot it with my cannon.
All right.
That's actually a fire idea. I'd love to shoot something like that.
Hell yeah.
Has some fire beats behind it.
Fire.
What
I'll get Theta Jones to fucking make me a beat for it.
Shout out Theta.
Shout out Theta. Theta's been sick, man. He's been fucking sharing the podcast like crazy.
Hell
I
yeah.
I respect him. I appreciate him, man.
Bro, I got some good stuff coming with Stefan too. I got
Hell
some
yeah.
great content from him that I'm gonna be working on. So
A cancer stick.
Bro,
remember in Star Wars? Bro, see, I can't be smoking before podcasts and shit, stuttering on my words. You know, in Star Wars, these are not the death sticks you were looking for.
yes.
Down in, I was like in Coruscant or some shit like down
With him
like,
and Qui-Gon?
Yeah, Qui-Gon's
like
in
the
down in
mind
sun.
trick.
yeah.
I fuck with that.
OD.
Is that pizza? Is that good? No.
Shout out pizza.
Fucking pizza, dude.
Shit.
I'm very hungry. Josh, can you make me a hot pocket?
I had a fat Subway sandwich and now I'm hungry again.
Me too.
Shit.
I work at Subway.
Hell yeah.
Can you make me a hot pocket?
No.
Fuck. My little brother's
Genius with the
Does
hot
shit.
pockets.
the youngest, so he doesn't like to share or help.
I'm an only child, so I feel that.
Yeah.
I am too.
Josh thinks he's an only child.
Sometimes I wish.
Wow.
Yeah. Oof.
Not
Dan just got
happy with
called out.
that. I'm the best older brother ever. I like don't harm my little brother.
Yeah, he doesn't beat you
Fair.
up.
No, to be fair, I'm coming back on. To be fair,
Speaking of one of the mics, Josh. Yeah, you're good.
Hello.
To be fair, me and Dan have never fought.
Mm-hmm.
Ever.
No.
Or rarely, at least. I mean, there's been a few times, but it's like
I mean, like
I can count them on like one hand.
I think like maybe sometimes we like slapped one another.
I can.
We were
picture-
both going through puberty though.
I remember one time we were in where were we? We were in New Hampshire,
Oh,
I
yeah.
think, or it was somewhere up north.
No, it was in New Hampshire. Yeah.
Yeah, we're like on our way to
Conway.
no, we're in Mount Washington.
But that's in Lincoln.
Yeah, that's
north
in-
of Conway.
Same shit. Anyways, you got mad because Dad wouldn't let you drive.
I was
when you were,
pissed.
Like you didn't have your license, and then I was like arguing.
You didn't
with
need one though in New Hampshire as long as you were of age.
Yeah, and so you got mad, and I like told you to shut the fuck up or something, and then
Yeah.
you said I'm gonna slap you. I said do it, and you did, and it was like okay, and then Dad pulled over and took you, and then slapped the shit out of you.
Yeah,
right
slapped the
after.
fuck out of me on the side of the road in front of tourists,
Jesus Christ.
That's what happens.
and then I got in the car.
This is what it's like having siblings. I don't have these problems. I only had Moose. Nah, me and Moose fought. For sure, bro. Big facts. But honestly, Josh is pretty much my little brother. So shout out Josh, man. Shout out Josh. On Facebook, bro, Josh is my little brother. It says in my family column, it has literally like my mom and then Josh. That's it.
I remember like I was on Facebook one time, and then I get a notification of someone who commented on something, so I looked, and it was from a post you made like 8 years ago.
I
And, like,
love that.
It was such a cringy little comment section where like
You're like, you're so funny, bro. And then Kyle's like, I love you, little bro. And fucking Josh's like, I love you, big bro.
big bro. It sounds like bad to a gay incest porno right there.
Jesus.
Oh my god. Fuck me.
Oh, step bro.
Jesus. Stepbrother porn. Jesus Christ.
I need some air.
I love the titles of stepbrother porn.
Do you look at stepbrother porn?
Dude, it's all over the place. It's the only thing that pops up.
Oh,
And I
God.
read the titles and I'm like, dude, like,
This
what
is
the fuck
heinous.
is this? It's like, oh, stepbrother tricked me into anal. Like, what?
Bro, nobody Oh man,
I
that's
got
just
stuck in the
heinous.
laundry machine. Stepbrother found a way to get inside.
Jesus Christ.
It's just stupid shit.
Yeah.
Holy.
Yo, all
Listen,
right, so
man.
ready? All right, sexual cereal names. Ready, go.
Hoary bunches of oats.
Fruit Loops.
That's not. What do you mean by fruit?
I can't do this,
all right,
bro.
all right, ready. Toto Puffs.
What the fuck?
Yeah, dude.
Chocha puffs.
Poon Loops.
Jesus
Loops.
Christ.
I've already
Oh,
discussed these with my band earlier after a show, but
Fapple Max.
Fapple Jacks, you mean?
Apple Jacks. Fapple Max.
Fapple Jacks, dog.
Captain Crunch.
Jesus
Fapping
Christ.
Fapton.
Fapton punch.
We're off topic here.
Oh God. Far gone.
I like it.
Fuck it, we ball.
Aquarios? I don't know.
What the fuck? Jesus Christ. All right, man. So we're about probably over the hour mark now.
Somewhere around there.
So, give it
I don't
extra
know.
content because it's July.
Yeah. it
Yeah,
is July.
Christmas in July. Dude, Christmas is in a week.
Remember Texas in
I
July?
didn't do any shopping yet.
Texas in
I
July.
haven't gone shopping
You
either.
remember them, bro?
Uh,
Texas
who?
in July.
Texas in July was a good band.
Yeah, they were
I
hard.
remember them.
That's a good band.
It's July in Texas right now.
Every time you go down there, it's July. I swear to God, it's just crazy.
It's July in Texas.
All the time. It's kind of fucked up.
Right. All right, man. But for real, we're at the hour mark, probably over it. So,
You know.
it's about time things get wrapped up and shit.
Bye.
So the YouTube's been amazing.
YouTube's
Facebook's been
great.
fucking crazy.
Balling on
Instagram's
Facebook.
been super fire.
Yep.
Twitter sucks dick. I don't know how to use Twitter. If anybody wants to
Fuck
fucking take
Twitter.
a hold of my Twitter and do some things on Twitter, please let me know. Because fuck, I don't know fucking
And don't
Twitter.
be a dick on it and make us look like assholes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't make us look like fucking assholes. We're assholes, but don't make us look like assholes.
But don't make us look like prissy, fucking limp-wristed douchebags.
Like, it's fine if you're the
Limp Bizkits.
massholes, but like you don't want to be like assholes.
Somewhere in
Right.
between. Make us look gritty.
You need
Yeah.
like a healthy balance. That's it.
Yeah,
That's
facts.
all you need.
But all right, man. Subscribe to us on fucking YouTube. You know the fucking red button by now.
Click
I'm
that
sure.
thumbs up.
Click that fucking thumbs up, buddy. The thumbs up have been fucking sick. The comments are sick. Please comment, bro. Please
Numbers
hit the
don't.
comments. Interact. Leave us questions. We'll answer questions on the podcast. If anybody's got fucking questions, please just fucking put them down in the fucking comments. Even if you want to go on Facebook and leave us a comment.
The Stoopcast mailbag opening now.
Yo,
Boom. Yeah, exactly. The
Send us
Stoopcast.
stuff.
Send us questions. Send us weird fucking questions.
Send us posters or something.
Maybe not too weird. 'Cause
Send
I've
us
gotten
weird
some weird
gifts.
ones.
Yeah, don't fucking send us anything crazy.
Actually, not too crazy.
Nah, send us crazy shit. Fuck it.
Yeah, all right.
Fuck it, we ball.
Send us garden gnomes and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Facts.
Garden gnomes are fire.
All right, man. We're too high. So
We are
that's
high.
at the Stoopcast on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. You can just hit up the Stoop. Spotify, iTunes, all that bullshit. You can just look up the Stoop. That's about that. Keep pressing those shares buttons. Them shits are fire. Them shits are fucking fire.
Sit on
They
'em.
do something.
Let me just say, bro, the share button.
Touch them.
It takes 2 seconds, guys.
That's
It takes
not that
2
hard.
seconds to just click
Oh my god.
share.
Listen, you know what? Don't. How about you just don't?
Don't do it. Actually, don't share our
Fuck
shit. We
off.
suck. I hate you.
You know what?
I hate
Hey,
us.
bro.
I
You know
hate
what?
everybody.
Don't touch it.
Don't do it.
touch that.
Leave it right where it is.
Mhm.
Leave it there.
Your mom's gonna slap you on the wrist with the
Get
ruler.
an adult.
Big facts.
Get an adult and ask permission
Yep.
before you log on to www. Whatever the fuck.
20 W's. Shout out Max. Max is fire. He's a cat. All
Good cat.
right, yo.
Good night.
It's been fucking real. I'm Mac the Hooligan.
Grand Danny Perp.
You been on the fucking stoop.